Welcome to Apple River. Here's the house, front of the house. This is facing north west, northwest, I think. Just finishing off the soffits on this end over here. Got about, I don't know, 5-foot overhang right here. And we'll probably put some lights, maybe, hot lights or something, on front of the house. The porch, which may be screened in. And I've got a new foundation, by the way, because the original house was sitting on grade. And then this is the river side of the house, and it's facing east, more east, northeast, I guess. And we've covered up the top part of the logs to protect the logs, to extend up the dormers, put on the new trusses to extend the roof out to give us enough overhang to protect the lower logs. So there will be, actually, the end of the roof here is going to be enclosed in for now, but the roof is going to swing around, and it will be a shed roof that will be attached below the upper window, run straight across the house, and tie into the roof on the other end. And then there will be a deck built out here, covered, probably the roof will cover it to about here, and then the deck will run out towards the river. As much as another 10 feet or so, 15 feet maybe, just depends. Try to get as much use of this land and the view as we possibly can, but it's a freaking gorgeous view, so we want to take advantage of it. The logs have all been sanded. They've been fixed up. You can see where some of the logs have been replaced that were rotted, and Rick cut out pieces and then put new ones in. Same with some of the end posts here. He just cuts the post out and puts a new one in. He's put borax in underneath wherever he can. We've sprayed it with Timbor. It's probably been sprayed 3 times, and then should be sprayed every year after that. And then we chink in between to protect the logs, and I think it looks good. Jason did this piece. Jason did this over here. It's such a fine job because he's such a good boy. So, moving around a corner. Oh, and this is the little outhouse. This is not where the penny floor is going to go, though, but we are going to save that building because it's a very cute and funky building. And then this is the back of the house. So this faces sort of south. I would say north is kind of, what did we say it was? Kind of like this? North?
Yep.
So south west on that side. So we're kind of southeast. So the deck is, so the run for the roof is 7 feet out. Completely protects the lower logs, which is great. And the deck will run right around the house and connect up to the shed that we've attached. And eventually it'll have rails and all that kind of stuff. This is the septic tank here. And it is attached through, there's a pipe, it goes into the cellar. And then the bathroom, of course, is right at this end, so, you know, everything will run from there. And we're just going to, for now, have them clear out the septic and use it for a while, and then if there's any problems, then we'll have to consider putting in a new one. Because if we do anything now, this is not up to code, and then it will be a lot of money, and we don't want to spend any more money. So, a beautiful back door, lots of light now inside the house. The shed was added on in order to give us dry entrance to the cellar, and to allow us a dry place that we could put in all the utilities. So we've added the door just so that we can, oh, I guess he's locked it in. What did I say? We've added the this so we can seal in the shed for now, and then of course once the deck's in, the deck will be, the deck will be level to that, and then you have to step out onto the into the shed. And if Jason would just turn around, you could see our beautiful orchard here. So we cut down a ton of branches off of these apple trees, and it's going to be lovely once it's all cleared out. We've got grapes down here. These are grapevines. They're growing up into this tree. They would be great draped over an arbor or something, and you know, walk from the back porch down the stairs through the arbor and over to the little house. Now that would be pretty spectacular. All of this stuff over here is just all garbage, like those little spindly things will all get cut out, so this will all be clear. So Dad probably had a garden or something in here, I think. And this green stuff is garlic, and it smells like garlic, but it's all just wild growing up. It's kind of cool. And then he's got some rhubarb growing back near the river. You can see the red, if you can catch it on there, you'll see the red stuff still poking out of the ground. That's the rhubarb. So we got grapes, apples, pears, pears, rhubarb, yeah, there you go. Like that. And then of course the Houston River. Tide is out, so of course you're only seeing the river flow down, but it's just beautiful, and hopefully the sound over my voice you can hear it and it sounds gorgeous. Okay, back to the house, and look at that, the house through the apple orchard. Like, that's just nice. Come on. And the outhouse, of course, yes. Something at the outhouse. And this fleece is nice. And the reason I'm wearing this fleece is because I spilt my coffee on myself and I look like a frickin' mess. We'll run electrical through the soffits, and we'll be able to put pot lights all the way around the veranda so that we have light. We could screen this off too, or pieces of it, if we wanted to. You know, tons of options. And this is our shed that we got added on. And there's Sean over there. Sean! There, see, he's waving. Finishing off the tying in the end on this side, which is sort of the west side, I guess. And same kind of thing, we covered in the top logs, protect those, and put in the shed roof, protect the lower logs, added the windows in, which are absolutely gorgeous. And then of course the shed is tied into the house. Let's go into the shed and take a look there. I don't know if there's going to be enough light in here, but anyway, the shed is a really good size. Right now we just got all the wooden stuff in here, but it's got a you know, a drain, so, you know, that's good, ties into the drain that's, you know, in the, around the building. This is a, Sean called it a trace. What?
Chase.
Chase, sorry, chase, okay. It's a chase, and he set it up so that it goes through the floor and it comes out the foundation on this side, and it's for the electrical and water lines when we do our well. It'll be a lot easier they'll just dig down and they can run everything through here. And then all of the plumbing and stuff, because there will be a wall here that will block the cellar off so that it'll be sealed, it won't be so open. And then the plumbing will be able to run through here and, you know, through the basement or the cellar. Okay. Oh, and the door, yes. And here's our door that will go, it's actually screwed shut, so I can't open it, but the door will open out onto the deck, and then we'll be able to just go right into the house. So we'll have to go outside to get into the cellar, but at least it's not going to be that bad. We'll be able to put wood in here and stuff that we're using, so we don't have to go outside in inclement weather. Yeah, Sean put that in to finish it off today. And let's see if we're going to be able to get into the cellar. I don't know if there's a light on still. Yes, there's a light on down here, so I'll be able to maybe see a bit. So the cellar is rugged cellar. It's got drain tile and everything underneath, and gravel floor now. It used to just be dirt, and it's actually right down to the shale pan. So there's not an awful lot, there's no like mud or anything underneath it. All of these stones Dad hauled in from a store down, a foundation of a store down the road in Apple River, I believe, and piled them all up here for his foundation. And then we had to put in new cement supports here because Dad just had stone and logs, and there's so much weight of the house that the stones cracked. So they put these in and then put the jacks in to hold the rest of the house up. And a lot of these logs are spliced. So that's why we have 3 here, because the logs are all spliced together, and it's like, well, how are you supposed to hold up a whole house, right? And then on the left side, the house extends out onto grade, and so we had to put in a new foundation, insulate a new floor and insulate, that's part of the living room, and then put on a foundation or forms around the porch as well to get it up off the ground. Sealed everything, so this could probably be, are we done? Okay.
Oh yeah, battery's dying, but.
Oh, is it? Oh, all right. Let's move. I'll put about 25 hot lights along here because Ernie loves hot lights. That's what Sean tells me. Okay, I'm going to go inside the house. I'm going to keep the original door. And the idea here is just to kind of get a feel for how big the place is. So of course, the rafters are open. We'll end up having to insulate and put probably pine or similar to the soffits in between the rafters. And we'll have a stove here eventually. This is about 2 feet away from the wall, but we'll be able to actually move this back quite a bit more depending on the kind of stove that we get. And yeah, here's the great room. So I don't know, it's fairly good bit of space. Our kitchen is in behind here, and we put a window in the end to look out over the river. Fabulous. And probably run counters around in a bit of an L shape. Have an island here that's close to the windows, storage, kitchen stuff. And of course we have to worry about plumbing and whatnot. And then the bathroom here will probably have some kind of a built-in linen closet so we can run plumbing and stuff from the basement straight up through here without having it exposed on the logs. Probably set up washer dryer in here as well and have a fairly small bathroom here for all the guests. This is where the penny floor will be, is right in here. 6 feet by about 10 feet, so it's probably what will be penny floor, if not more. So 16,000 pennies later. Keep them coming. And now we'll go upstairs. You can see how the stairs have had to curve out and they take up a bit more floor space, so there'll be some challenges around how we can set up our living room. We'll have to figure, that'll be for Brenda to figure out. I expect many, many grandchildren to walk up and down these stairs. And then this is the office. Yes, we'll have a little table, sit here. Hopefully nobody will fall over. We'll put a railing to protect Grant. And come on. We put in a pole here to hold up the middle ridge pole. Even though it didn't really need it, but Rick thought, yeah, it'd be a good idea. And I like it. I think it looks good. Kind of finishes it off a bit. And here's where the magic happens. So this is the new master suite. And we got a window out here looking out over the Orchard River in the back. This is where a bathroom will go. Not very big, but you know, probably have a closet next to the bathroom, and then the rest will be bedroom, reading, lounge, you know, whatever. I figure a wall will probably go somewhere, I don't know, right about here, and then the bed will be maybe like this, and we can just look right out the window. But, you know, that Bryn will decide on my floor plan. And then at this end, this one looks out over the entrance road and the river out that way. And it's really beautiful. And we'll just have bookcases and stuff built in here, and you can sit here and read and enjoy. It's going to be one hell of a room. Come over here and take a look at the back towards the rafter, so that they can see where we're going to put the swing. Yeah, like, is that not a view to die for? Come on. That's so wonderful. And so then you just look across this room. So the rafter in the middle, you know, a couple of swings, trapeze, you know, just those normal bedroom toys that people have. And the floor is framed very deep, because we'll run plumbing and electrical through the floor. Maybe some challenges around how the lighting is in the kitchen, just because we'll have to go, you know, like between joists and stuff, but I don't really think it's going to be that big a deal. We need light, we're going to light. And that's the grand tour. Probably get a rifle or